Hello, welcome to this video on the learning cycle. This video is especially made for instructional designers, classroom trainers, and subject matter experts. Learning cycle is an old concept, but it is a very fundamental and very useful concept for all of us to remember when we design training. It is a very simple concept. As you know, a cycle means it repeats itself. There are 4 stages in the learning cycle. The first one is what we call the review cycle. The second one is learning. Then comes the application and then adaptation. What do we mean by these 4 steps? First and the foremost thing is review. Review meaning we need to bridge the gap of what the learners already know with what we are going to present to them or teach them or train them on. So that's one very important aspect which most of us tend to forget. When we design training, we straight away go into the learning objectives and then we jump into the learning part, which is the second stage of the learning cycle. So please remember that we always need to think about who the audience is, what they already know about the subject, and then connect that knowledge with what you're going to present it to them. The second thing is the learning part, which is the new knowledge or skills which you're going to present to them that they are supposed to learn. So you know that to make learning very effective, you need to make it engaging. You need to probably sometimes even gamify it, break it into smaller pieces, and so on and so forth. But the other aspect of learning which comes after the person understands the knowledge or the skill part of it is the opportunity for him to apply that knowledge or that skill. So this is one other aspect which we need to keep in mind. But credit goes to all of us designers and trainers that we usually take care of the learning and the application part. That is the second and the third phases. When it comes to the fourth phase, most of us ignore it. That is called adaptation, which means after his training, after he learns to apply, now what? When he goes to his job and when he or she applies the learning and they run into a problem or a doubt, where do they go? Do they have any support system? Do they have any, job aid or any number or any forum where they can go and ask? So these are the 4 stages in a learning cycle, and if you stick very religiously to these 4 stages, your learning will definitely be very effective. Either it is e-learning or classroom training or any other even on the job training is something you should always remember the learning cycle. Thank you.